Page 32, the Pushbike Song. It's got lots of staccatos and accents of syncopation in it. It's kind of a fun piece. No pedal, of course, because of the staccatos, accents, and okay. It's common time or 4/4 time, no sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. So make sure you can do the C major scale at least 2 octaves up and down, I hope. And the A minor scale, because it also has no sharps or flats in it. 2 octaves up and down, I hope. And while you're at it, you just want to do the arpeggios. The C major arpeggio and the A minor arpeggio. At least 1 octave if you haven't been doing them. If you have been doing them, then do them 2 octaves. But make sure you do the tremolo exercise on those. Here, the rhythm can get to be a little bit of a challenge because of the syncopation. But if you just think of the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, keep that 8th note pulse going, it should work out here, like at the beginning in the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3, because that's tied. Well, take out that tie and just play all those notes for just temporary. You know. 1 and 2. See that? Then put the tie in. All over the place. You get some syncopation in the left hand too, but the left hand, for the most part, these broken octaves, I do 3rd finger there because I'm in this position here to start. Make sure you lift up the right hand, that's by itself. This 3rd line down, 2nd measure, and then that's an F, E sharp, and then here I do a 2, 3 here. You can do a 1 if you want, depends on how big your hands are, but I do the 2. Now hold both of these down as you're doing that. Here, that little arrow, he explains it up above. It's not really part of the music. Not music notation. It's just pointing out a syncopated note. Accent it. I'll talk about the accents later. But so again, let's just do the 3rd line here. There. Let's look at the counting. This is the last measure of the 3rd line. 1 and 2 and 3. So the B's on 3 and 4. And on 1 of the next measure, it's a rest in the right hand and the left hand's tied. Isn't that wonderful? So again, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and get it? And a 3rd here. Just work out that rhythm and you gradually speed up. You get the idea, just gradually speed it up and you'll get it. Eventually you'll feel it. What you don't do is wait for me or somebody else to play it for you and think, oh, that's how it goes? Okay. Try and figure it out on your own first, and then compare it and check it with others. But try and do it on your own first. And that's the trickiest part of the piece, because the rest of this is pretty much what you've already had. Now you get some accidentals over on page 33 at the end of the 2nd line. Now we're here. It's like we went into the key of B flat major. I don't know, just B flat. Just for 2 measures, and then it goes back. So isn't that nice? Articulation, you get a lot of staccatos. Short staccatos. And the accents you want to put in, 2nd line, I tend to separate those when you get note after note that's accented. I tend to separate them. don't have to. That's part of interpreting music. It's up to you, but I do. Now these are not staccato. Accent. Again, it's part of interpreting syncopations. We tend to accent the syncopated note. You don't even need an accent in the music. You just kind of do it. You feel it. After you get to know it, you'll feel these accents just because you're not expecting it. So forth. Dynamic-wise, it's sort of soft. Whatever you think sort of soft is, and the third line you're going to go up a little bit, sort of loud. That's sort of loud. Everything else is in the background. And then at top of page 33 you go up to loud. All of a sudden back down to moderately soft in the melody and soft in everything else. Staccato, and then it's I tend to, there's no words there at the end after the hey hey hey. It's just like a coda. I want a staccato. Don't have to. Whatever. So try all of that. Now speed wise, it moves. They give you the speed up there. You think of these quarter notes in the left hand as your drums, your beat. That's what's going on. And to try and make everything else go, you don't have to play it that fast because accuracy is more important than speed. You can always work it up to that speed later. So right now it's just that.